Well, it does seem like the ANC has its ducks in a row, Vio, when it comes to their legal representatives and their legal opinion this time around. This is the third victory for them, or the fourth rather, when it comes to court litigation over provincial conferences. It started in Limpopo, spread to Gauteng with the Ekurhuleni Regional Conference, which they won that court case. They won the court case yesterday against the application to interdict the Gauteng Provincial Conference, which, if I'm not mistaken, starts this afternoon or tomorrow. So it seems as if they've got their ducks in a row on legal warfare, and then now they've just won the court not to interdict the provincial conference here. Those application was dismissed with cost, but we are now joined by Pule Mabe, who is in charge of the ANC machinery at Luthuli House on its day-to-day running. Pule, it seems as if you and Ace Magashule have your ducks in a row when it comes to winning court cases these days. What has changed?
Well, it's not about me and the Secretary General. It is about processes of the ANC. At the 54th National Conference, Comrade Samkele, we took a decision to establish the National Dispute Resolution Committee that is headed by the Deputy Secretary General to ensure that when comrades are not satisfied with how dispute resolution structures in their regions, in their provinces would have dealt with their cases, they also come and ventilate at a national level. I just said to you, should you discover that one BGM which could have said, would have excluded other people, through the NDRC, if comrades are raising a compelling case, you are able to reorder that BGM to rerun. So now, processes of the ANC are sufficient enough to be able to deal and attend to the concerns of our people, and we are happy. I mean, we are we are a law-abiding organization. We respect the rights of others. We do not take extraordinary punitive measures. All we do is, when comrades have transgressed, we look at our code of conduct to assess whether their own conduct was in keeping with the good values as embraced in our own constitution and under Rule 25 of the ANC Constitution as amended and adopted at the 54th National Conference.
Well, what does this mean for this provincial conference then, with this court application to interdict it being dismissed with cost? What's the program going forward? I see Dakota Likhweti is the chief deputy here in the province, but he doesn't want to speak on these matters. What then happens off this conference?
Well, Comrade Dakota is part of a task team here in the province, which was set up to effectively deal with the runnings of all the regional conferences, dealing with the disputes and all of that. Now you could see the attention through which we attended matters of KwaZulu-Natal and all other provinces demonstrate greater precision on our part. We dispense NEC members to be stationed in the province so that they could be able, the team was led by Comrade Edna Molewa. Comrade Kenneth Maseko was part of that team. Comrade Dakota Likhweti was part of that team. Comrade Cindy was part of that team. Comrade David Masondo. So they were interfacing with ourselves through Comrade Notawe Mafu, who's the convener of the province. A lot of work was happening to make sure that we could begin to deal with the nexus of challenges, find solutions to those, and move the province forward.
On the election, can we see the newly elected provincial chairperson of this province being elected here tonight?
Well, Congress is going to proceed. If on the program of conference, one of the items, because the program of conference must still be subjected to plenary to adopt. If plenary adopt an item that empowers it to elect a chairperson today, I can tell you now that they will have a leader.
That was Pule Mabe, the national spokesperson there, of the African National Congress, saying conference is going ahead. They're happy that the application was dismissed with cost, and should delegates decide once credentials are adopted to nominate and elect tonight, KZN will have a new chairperson as in tonight.